Yo, good time crew in the building.
Good time crew, welcome back.
Welcome back, returning subscribers, new subscribers. What's happening? Hope you're feeling good.
Yes.
All right, so one of the things we really like to do on this channel is we like to check out wrestling.
Yes, we love wrestling.
And
we got more wrestling.
And there's like this wrestling secrets, pro secrets exposed thing that they did. And so it's interesting. We've done part 1 and 2. This is part 3. We've done part 1 and 2. And it's interesting because it kind of shows you some of the things that they use to make it more safe. Like there's safety features, but
yeah,
we all know wrestling can get intense. We've seen people get concussions and die.
I was about to say, we know. But this is cool to learn.
And die.
Oh, you said die?
Yeah.
Why did you say that?
Because people get effed up. And so it proves that these things don't really work all the time. But it's cool to watch anyway.
Anyway, start the video.
Let's check it out. Part 3 with us. Don't forget to subscribe, guys.
Of course the ref is in on it. He knows exactly what goes on in that ring and when it will take place and when it will happen.
Oh, this is good ref.
The referee begins every match with a search for foreign objects. Of course, the ref never finds anything. Why should he? He's in on the scam.
Guys, go back to your corners.
The real purpose of the shakedown is to give the ref time to pass on last-minute instructions from the booker to his wrestlers. Let's turn on our secret microphone. Hear it from the ref himself.
We're gonna need a couple extra minutes in the main event, okay? So we need you to jumpstart the crowd a little bit, jump the guy at the bell. We need a couple extra minutes for the main event here. He's gonna jump you at the bell, okay?
Guys, go back to your corners. Come on, let your man out of the corner.
Referee is every bit as important as the two wrestlers are. But the more you're aware of him, the poorer he's doing his job.
When wrestlers can't communicate directly with each other, the ref acts as the messenger. This is known as passing a move. Listen as the ref relays the secret information.
Hey, come on, let your man out of the corner. Open that, let the man out of the corner. Come on, let the man out of the corner.
Move.
How you doing, buddy? Move.
The ref slips out of the way at the last minute, and no one is the wiser.
The role of the referee, he is supposed to be about 5 seconds behind everybody else in the building. And that is everybody from the popcorn vendor to the guy taking tickets can see what's going on. But the referee just somehow misses it every time.
Instead of being a policeman in the ring, the ref is just one more con man.
Back in the corner.
One of his cheats is called the blind eye, where he conveniently overlooks an illegal move in order to stir up the fans. In this tag team match, the ref purposely turns away just as the tag is being made between the good guys. The ref appears to be reprimanding the villain for climbing into the ring, but he's really just waiting for the signal to turn back around. There's the signal. When the ref sees both good guys in the ring, he tries to kick one of them out. This leaves the villains free to beat the daylights out of his partner. They're all in on
You see
it.
your boy getting jumped in the back.
The ref that's like in school. The teacher turn around and you're like, nee, 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 nee.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like a magician, like
Yeah.
making something disappear. Like I will make it disappear, and then like we doing something down here. So if you watch closely to my hand here, you're not even paying attention to this down here.
Yep. That's insane. That was weird.
Wrestling.
Okay.
Wrestling is fun though.
It is
and it's
fun.
really cool how much work goes into this. Like my goodness. I feel like if I got out there, they'd be like, "Man, we told you to pay attention." Oh,
I know. Like, there's a lot of
they would hit me.
choreography.
They would hit me for real because I didn't pay attention to what was supposed to happen.
You messing because you mess up everything else if you don't follow what you're supposed to.
Exactly. And like I said before, in earlier sequences of these videos, you can get really hurt.
That's true.
Like I'm telling you, like it's not fake because you can get really hurt.
Right. If he says move and you don't move and he's gonna kick for real, you better get kicked in the face.
Yeah. What if you didn't hear him?
Yeah. True.
They're all in on it together. Fans see the good guy being pummeled behind the ref's back. They become enraged.
The crowd then, because they've seen this, they get mad at the referee. They're mad at the heel wrestler because this great injustice has happened. And there's nothing they can do about it, just like real life.
Just watch.
The ref also serves another underhanded purpose. He paces the action in the ring, making sure the fans' blood pressure rises to a boiling point at just the right moment. Of course, there's a trick to how he does it. The ref is secretly given directions by the ringside announcer, who is constantly monitoring the excitement level of the fans. If the crowd is hot, a discreet two-finger signal tells the ref to let the action continue for 10 more minutes. But if the crowd is losing interest, he puts up one finger, telling the ref to wrap it up in 5. And when he sees the announcer's pen, the ref knows it's time to bring down the curtain.
Bring it home, boys.
Within seconds, the match is over. And the third man in the ring has successfully carried out his secret mission.
That's cool.
Heat is basically anything that gets the crowd to erupt. You know, a heel, when he's getting heat, obviously it's boos and hisses. When the babyface is getting heat, it's cheers and applause.
I'm there to entertain fans, and I entertain the fans by making them hate me and love the baby.
One of the best ways for a wrestler to make sure the fans will cheer the hero and boo the villain is to use the microphone to provoke the crowd. They call this cheap heat because it's an easy way to get the fans riled up.
To be honest, to have thousands of people booing and cheering and hissing you is a lot of fun because you've done your job well.
Another surefire trick to generate heat is by brawling, climbing out of the ring and taking the action up close and personal.
A lot of wrestlers brawl. That's their way of exciting the crowd, and it does get them on their feet. A lot of people like to see brawling. It's violent.
Yeah, you got to bring the action right to them. You know,
yeah.
One of the things when we were watching that I really caught on to is when the wrestlers use the microphone for crowd control.
Yes.
And they start talking that junk that they talk.
Yeah.
They're like, you and your sissy friends tried to step into my ring.
Yeah.
And on Saturday night, you're all going down, and then the crowd is cheering with you.
Right.
Like, it's just so intense. It's
yes.
just like
they're
so,
like, yes, what he said.
Yeah, they're so in it, and I'm like,
or the
yeah.
opposite. Remember we were watching the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, boo.
Boo. She was talking like coming down the thing.
Uh-huh.
I've been in this. And they knocked her out the first like 5
I know,
seconds.
right?
She came down there. So she got the ring, they kick her back out.
I love that though. That's so smart. But the signals, I didn't know about that. Like the signals for when to wrap it up. But it makes sense though. If the crowd's getting bored, you gotta wrap it up. You can't lose interest, especially when you've got millions of people watching at home that could just turn the channel.
It's clear that this is a well-oiled machine. And like I said, with the magician's trick, because on TV, you can't even see the freaking announcer dude sitting there with the signal. You can't see him.
No, and
one's
if you're
watching
in person,
him.
you also aren't paying attention to
Exactly.
him either. So
who would be looking at him? No one. The action's right in front of you. Why are you looking at the announcer?
Right.
You can't hear him anyway, because he ain't talking to you.
He's really not.
He's talking to the camera. He's talking to the people, the audience.
Which I guess I don't know. It's just there's so many things going on. You just don't even know what to pay attention to. Because I would have never thought the ref would be even communicating.
No.
Because they sit down below. Like that's a very great system. That's all.
Yeah, and I like when the ref gets hit too.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's pretty funny.
It is.
Wrestlers slap each other's bodies with their forearms to make the fight sound real. Now they've got the crowd in the palms of their sweaty hands. But there are other ways to stir up the fans, like enlisting the help of the wrestler's girlfriend.
Come on, get him! Get him, bitch!
If she sees me in trouble, she'll grab the guy's foot. I then kick him in the back, throw him out of the ring.
Step back.
Dang, girl.
Then I'll grab the referee, and I'll say, yo, what is your problem? Why don't you leave me alone? In the meantime, I'm chit-chatting. My girl is laying that man a beating outside, which is helping me.
Step back, step back.
Beating up the guy. Get out.
And once I notice she's done doing her job, I'll tell me to turn around.
Turn around.
See her standing there in the corner, not doing anything.
And wrestling is not what it appears to be. In that sense, we're exactly like Hollywood or the movies because everything you see is a total illusion.
From the moment the wrestlers enter the arena, their plan is to work the crowd. The villain's job is to act as despicable as he can. He wants the crowd to really hate him. There's no better way to turn up the heat than the old autograph bit. It's a piece of business that makes the fans despise the villain for tearing up a little kid's autograph
Rip
book.
it up.
Sure enough, This crowd is outraged.
The autograph book routine is one of the oldest routines in wrestling.
And guess what? This kid is secretly part of the con. He's a shill who's been planted there by the booker. When the heel grabs the autograph book and tears it in half, the kid does his best to act stunned and upset. But it's really just part of the hustle.
You're working them. You're taking their emotions on a roller coaster ride. You can make them happy, you can make them sad, you can make them angry, and what you're doing is you're working them.
The heel gets booed just as planned. And what about the boy? He gets pizza and a ride home. Because here's the other secret. He's usually one of the wrestler's own kids.
That's what I was thinking.
Everything is under our total control from the minute we walk in the ring until the minute we leave the ring.
Okay, so I guess the rest will be disclosed in part 4.
In part 4.
So yeah, what I was definitely thinking was that there was like one of their kids or one of the behind the scenes people. I mean, think about it.
Yeah, someone's
There's
kid.
100 people you could use that work behind the scenes. You see it in movies all the time, like one of the EPs or one of the freaking grips.
That's true.
They just throw them in the scene to get punched and thrown out of the way.
I mean, it's better than trying to outsource and find some random person.
Yeah, because
you've got 50 million people here that've got a kid.
They're already
here
here to work, so you might as well just use them. Anyway,
that's
guys,
cool though.
Yeah, I want to say that's fun. I think if I was a wrestler, I would want to be the bad guy. But then
Yes,
again,
you would.
the good guys get the movies and the endorsements. I don't know.
You want to be like a favorite, but you could be a bad guy, but only against certain people, you know?
Yeah.
Because like if you're everybody's favorite, but then you go against everybody else's other favorite or other people's favorite, now you're the bad guy. But if everybody's there and you're their favorite of all the people that are there, you're the good guy.
No telling. Guys, let us know what you thought about this one. Definitely fun. I mean, this is a fun series to watch and to look into. It really
is.
And just hear things that you never heard before. I wonder how many of these secrets,
right?
are still relevant today. You know, how many of these actually take place? Because obviously, a lot of these wrestlers are ones that either have retired or I know they're hiding their face, but
yeah, so maybe. Well, then again, it depends on when this came out too.
Yeah, but I feel like if I was in the ring with somebody, I'm like, come on, this is really good. Slap me for real in the chest. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's getting really good. Like, let's get intense, man.
Yeah,
like,
let's do this. Oh my god! Stop!
What?
You're hitting yourself really hard.
No, I'm not. It's just an illusion.
It just okay.
It
Seems like you're really hitting
that
yourself.
Way. It looks that way. But yeah, if it like smacked in the chest really hard.
Yes.
So then it, it amps you up for real.
Yeah,
like now you're in there. Now I'm really in there. My chest is burning. Get over here.
But really though.
You feel it for real. Like in movies, like when they do acting scenes, they're like, okay, hit me for real.
Yeah, so they can get in the zone.
Yeah, because if you hit for real, like, you can't. Like, it's not acting anymore.
Yeah, but you can't lose sight of the choreo.
You're actually hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to be able to pull it together and do both. Guys, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and we learned a new word today. Yeah. We learned what shills are.
Shills.
We didn't know that.
Guys, leave something down in the comments. Let us know you enjoyed this video. Of course, let us know what we're checking out next.
Yeah.
We read the comments.
Yes, we do. And we respond.
And we're 80,000 strong here in the Good Time Crew. Let's get to 100, okay? So tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your grandma's grandma, go back in time, tell your ancestors to tell people to write it, etch it in stone on the side of the pyramids. Yeah, for the future, so that they can subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They'll get the message. They'll
get the message. Put it in a glass bottle, send it in the ocean,
exactly.
all that.
Yep. So let everybody know. Just tell them to subscribe. It takes no effort to hit that button. Guys, we'll see you next time.